Hi, my name is Verónica Cubero. I am from Buenos Aires, Argentina. This is where I live. Today is June the 24th, 2024. Well, I started painting with acrylics and brushes around 20 years from now. In 2020, I got tired of it and I realized I had seen it all, almost everything, and by chance I dived into the textile art world. I focused on paper made by hand, paper from cotton and from plants like papyrus, formio plant, and corn chala. Also yucca, which is a plant you find here in the mountains or in the fields. Those are the ones I work with the most. I sometimes clear them up and I also dye them. If you ask me about my influences, I've seen a lot in my country and all over the world. But in my country there are incredible artists, many of them unknown. I usually go to museums and exhibitions, and that always opens and blows my mind. Actually, I'm working in personal affairs, showing out there my intimate process. I'm trying to dissolve the rigidity, the inherited patterns in softer and more flexible forms. That includes the wire that is underneath and the smoothness and fineness of the result of the handmade paper plant. When working, unlike what the common people believe, I need silence. Just my work and me. I come from an artistic environment, although that was not their main activity. My mother painted the oil. My father was an absolute ear. I learned a lot of classical music from him. And my grandma was a clothing designer. She saw with a perfection very difficult to find. So, although I lived all this at home, I studied political sciences and English translation. I worked teaching English for a while, but while I was doing this, I attended various art workshops. Between my 30s and my 50s, I went to multiple art workshops. I also studied astrology some years ago, which was like a hinge for my life and gave me a whole different perspective. My biggest challenge nowadays is to be able to transmit my passion, my different processes, and hopefully make the others feel the same, without forgetting the beauty, so important for me, for my everyday. If I had to give an advice to my younger self, it's confidence. Confidence in myself. And never stop working. I am a Capricorn. Capricorn in the 10th house. That talks about work, about working hard, discipline and perseverance. Like Picasso said, may inspiration find you working. And that is an advice to the beginners. I can also add that I enjoy doing what I do. I can spend hours in my workshop without realizing it. And that's the best part of all, a mime to my soul.